welcome to Moonlight Messages. So I was gonna do this outside, but it started to rain, and then my iPad was not connecting to the internet. But tonight, as a Moonlight Message, I decided to allow a message that Archangel Uriel brought to me today to be the message that I share tonight in the Moonlight Messages. The Moonlight Messages are going to be a variety of channeled messages and readings that I'm going to be sharing as a general message to those who need to hear it. But tonight it is going to be a message from Archangel Uriel. So Archangel Uriel is known by many. This is one of the depictions of him from this beautiful, amazing light and gift. This artist named Marcus Katz, who is just an amazing artist. Beautiful gilded cards that he creates. And in other depictions of Archangel Uriel, because he is known as the light of God, usually he has a torch in his hand. And the reason for that is because Archangel Uriel talks to us about our past. He talks to us about lighting the way. He talks to us about our journeys and the importance and the purpose in those journeys. Archangel Uriel sends his blessing to all. He sends his light and his blessings to all of my viewers and everyone who sees us beyond this. He is always with you. He is always near you if you ask for his help. And the important part of Archangel Uriel, his purpose here as an angel here and in other realms, is really to bring the light to the path. He expressed to me that it's very important for us to respect, to appreciate, and to understand not only our own journeys, but also the journeys of others. And it's important because many times in this time right now, many things are happening that are very dark. Many things are happening that are very full of pain and suffering in your life and in other bigger pictures. And Archangel Uriel also talks about making sure that you look at the bigger picture. So very often we focus, from what he expressed to me, as a human race, we focus very much on what the outcome that we want is. We don't necessarily think about the bigger picture or what that other person may be thinking, feeling, hearing, seeing through their senses, their perspective. And even ourselves, we doubt our higher intuition. So we doubt our feelings or emotions or our intuition that tells us that maybe a certain path isn't the right path to go on. But yet we pursue it because we are stuck in this construct that we have to achieve that outcome, because we've already spent so much time making a mistake that we have to stick with it. Just because you've spent all this time on this path doesn't mean that you need to stick with this path. And that's when Archangel Uriel comes into play, because he wants you to remember that if you ask for help, your angels will be there to guide the way. If you ask him for help specifically, when you need that assistance and you need to see that light at the end of the tunnel, you need to ask him for help. And by the way, I can't see your comments, so hello to everyone in general, everyone that is here, and thank you for joining me. The main message from Archangel Uriel today to humanity is the following. Focus on your journey and appreciate the journey that you are on. Focus on your own journey and respect that maybe what you see for yourself or what you see for others is not the journey that another person needs to go upon. It's not the journey that you cannot control someone else's journey. It is not your right or your responsibility to control someone else's journey. Each and every one of us here is a star, and every star has its own path. Every star has its own purpose, and every star has its own need to fulfill here in this lifetime that will teach this star how to shine even brighter in another lifetime, or even in the lifetime that we are in now. So it's important to let go of the control. Let go and allow allow the abundance to come into your life through going with the flow, going with the compassion and the love and the understanding, and not trying to push your expectations on someone else's journey, because that person has to reach their journey when they are ready to, and they intuitively feel the need to reach that journey. It is another thing he wanted to really focus on was our inability to appreciate the journey. So many times we focus so much on what we want as the outcome to be that we completely disqualify the journey. We say, well, I wish I would have known that because then I wouldn't have gone through all of this. That's not true. You need to appreciate the things you did go through, because you don't know if the things you went through are actually what ended up giving you the best outcome for the situation. So sometimes you have to go through the desert to discover water. Sometimes you have to eat all that sand before you can remove that thirst. So make sure that you are allowing yourself to forgive yourself as well for these things and these goals that did not become accomplished, because regret has no place in the future. Regret is part of it's part of a way to hold yourself back. It's also useless in the sense, because as long as you are doing things out of love and light, it's everything you do is part of your journey. And it's important to really feel, understand, respect your journey so that you can become your best self. That is the message that Archangel Uriel had for you today. Remember to pick up that light and allow him to light your way, to be your light at the end of the tunnel. Remember, archangels and angels, they are non-denominational. They are not attached to one religion or spiritual practice or whatever traditions. They are there to help your life be better. So embrace it and allow them to come in, but they cannot help without your permission. So invite Archangel Uriel into your life today. Allow him to light your path. Allow him to light your way. Blessed be, and I hope that you enjoyed this message. And please share it with those who you feel could really appreciate enjoying their journey. Blessed be.